What's going on, my friends? I am Victor Huerta, and on today's real estate show, I'm gonna give you that is right, 8 great questions to ask your realtor in today's market. Let's go. And for all the best home buyer and home seller tips, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, click that bell to get notified when we drop the next video. All right, folks, here we go. 8 great questions to ask your realtor in today's market. Question number 1, do you own any real estate? Now, I'm not knocking on the agents that don't own any real estate, but the market did crash in 2008. We are now in 2019. I understand a lot of real estate agents and investors got wiped out, but it's been 10 years already. 10 years, guys, 10 years. If your realtor is telling you that the best investment is owning a home and they don't own any real estate, well, you kind of have to question on who you want to use. It's like me. It's somebody pitching me on life insurance. Okay, it took me a while to find the right person because I had asked them, well, what is your policy? How much do you put into your policy? How many policies do you have? You start asking these questions. I said, well, show me some proof. Everything is public in Phoenix, Arizona, so you can type your real estate agent's name, find them in the tax records. If they own if they own some real estate, you're good to go. If they don't own some real estate, it's really up to you. But if I were working with somebody who was trying to pitch me to buy a house and telling me it's the best investment you'll ever make, I would want my realtor to own some type of real estate. Wouldn't you? Question number 2 to ask your realtor in today's market. Are you full-time or are you part-time? Now, this is a great question and I'm going to tell you why. Let me give you some numbers. Active agents in Phoenix right now, it's 59,364. Inactive agents, 14,721. For a grand total of real estate agents in our valley, 74,085. 74,000, guys. That's how many agents we have in the valley right now. Now, out of those active agents, which is 59,364, 30% probably do it full time. So you're looking at a pool of maybe 18 to 19,000 agents that are full-time in real estate. I'm not knocking the part-time agent. I used to be a part-time agent too, but it is stressful. Okay, having a full-time job, doing real estate on the side as a side hustle to make extra money, it was cool. But when you're full-time in the game, you're looking at the market, you're looking at stats, you're knowing the market, you're knowing if it's a buyer's market, you know if it's a seller's market, you know if it's a neutral market, you know what areas are hot, what areas are not, stay away from. You know a lot of information. So make sure you work with a full-time agent, but if you want to work with a part-time agent, it's up to you. I'm just disclosing what I've been through and what I know. Question number 3 to ask your real estate agent in today's market is, why did you get into real estate? And then follow up to see what their background is. The reason why I ask this is because in Arizona, you need like 90 hours to get your real estate license. That's why we have over 74,000 agents here. Okay, 90 hours, that's it. You get your license, you're ready to go. Boom, help out some customers. Now, I was asked this question, I think about 4 years ago, and it almost stumped me, but the reason why I got into real estate, it's because I invest in people with a purpose to watch you succeed. Okay, I get joy, love. I love mentoring, leading, leading customers, new people that I meet on YouTube, new people that I meet on Facebook, new people that I meet at Starbucks or a coffee shop, leading, mentoring people from A to Z in the home buying process and seeing your satisfaction when you own your keys. Okay, you, the people, are the assets and the gateway to the next version of me. So I work on my body, my being, my balance, and my business, okay? How do I do that? Is each year I set targets and goals of how many people I can serve and help, okay? Achieve their goals, because I get satisfaction in mentoring and leading people, okay? I literally kill myself each year, not like kill myself, but I kill myself and I am reborn to make me a better person. Okay. In my body, in my being, in my balance, in my business. You notice my business is the last point there. In my body, in my being, in my balance with my marriage and my kids, my friends, and in my business is the last. Okay. Because if I fire in all those three up front, the business is going to take care of itself. So I invest in people with a purpose to watch you succeed. People are the assets to the gateway to the next version of me. I literally kill myself each year. I'm reborn into a better man, a better husband. Okay? That is why I got into real estate. To help people, help serve, and watch you succeed. To go off the background, is this important because you can have 90 hours, you get your license, and you're good to go. My background was engineering. I worked for the #1 chip maker in the US, especially here in Phoenix, Arizona, which is known as Intel Corporation. Okay, mechanical, software, electrical, robotics. I did it all. Okay, I was tired of working on machines. I would talk to the machine. The machine wouldn't talk back. Like, hey, how you doing, robot? I would get nothing back. I'm a people person. I like to talk to individuals. I like diversity. I like different cultures. I like to eat different food. I like to know where you came from. So that is my background. This is a 2-part question. I think you should actually ask your realtor those questions right there. Question number 4 to ask your real estate agent in today's market. How will you communicate? This is very important because when you start working with that real estate agent, you are bonded, you are married for 45 days or less. The way you guys communicate is the way the whole transaction is going to inspire, and then afterwards as well. Now, it is mandatory that I communicate with you when you're buying your house, with me, that we're on a group text message with me. My wife's a real estate agent as well. She handles most of the paperwork for me. And I also get my lender involved in the group text message. Some lenders don't like to be in the group text message, but the lenders that I work with, it's mandatory. If they want to earn my business, they are on the group text message because we're all going to communicate as one. I don't want to be sending you emails, you text messages, your wife text messages, your family text messages, my wife sending you text messages, and then we all do it again via email, and then you got your lender, you got the title. We want to keep our communication as a whole. One group text message. Mandatory meetings. Each week, weekly updates via Zoom meetings. Okay, phone calls are cool. I get it, just a phone call. But we tend to forget what was talked about. And we don't want to be putting blame on me, on my team, on my lender, on you. We don't want none of that. So what we do is we do a Zoom meeting, record the Zoom meeting. I put it in a Dropbox and send you the link. Because why? Because you're going to ask a lot of questions. You're going to forget because there's so much going on with your work, your family, your job, your kids, if you're single, if you're traveling, all that stuff. Life is busy. We tend to forget, but when we have something to play back and record, just like YouTube, but it'll be in a Dropbox folder, you're going to understand more. That's the value I bring. Not only that is I have a series of videos that's going to take you through the entire home buying process before you even get started. Our first meeting, you're going to get synced up with the video content. So by the time we start looking at homes, you're already halfway through the content. You already know what's coming. Before that roadblock or that speed bump comes, when you're coming around to buy your house, you already know what's coming. So you're ahead of the game. You see how it goes? Ahead of the game. That is the value that I bring. Question number 5. What makes you more valuable than any of the 74,000 real estate agents? This is a really good question. Your agent has to bring value. Are they active or are they passive? Okay, passive meaning that they'll respond to you when you text them, when you email them, when you call them, or active meaning that they're communicating with you. Boom, boom. Text message, video, email. They're letting you know the entire process. They're letting you know what stage you're at. Okay, they're setting up meetings. Zoom meetings, video communication meetings. We don't need to meet face-to-face. We can meet face-to-face via technology. Are they providing any kind of value? Do they have a system that takes you from point A to point Z when buying a house? Are they communicating clearly via video? Is your lender on point? Is the title company on point? Are they answering any questions? Value. I'm telling you guys, communication is the key to success here. Okay. Not only that, is patience. Some agents don't have patience when you're asking a lot of questions. You have to have patience. Your real estate agent has to have patience, and they need to communicate clearly. I think those are the most things. And not only that, is technology. They got to know tech. Okay. You got to visit them on social media. They have to have a YouTube channel that explains, that's giving free content. Check out their Google reviews. Okay. Where is their business coming from? Is it coming from referrals, all lead gen online, etc.? Value. What is the value out of the 74,000 agents that I can hire? You got options. So do we. Question number 6 that you should be asking your agent. Will I be working with you or with your team? You see, when you walk in to hire an agent, just say you walk in on the street, you'll see the name like Keller Williams, etc. Other agencies. Sometimes you're not working with the agent that you think you are. You'll meet with them, but then they're going to tell you, I'm more of a leader of our branch and a mentor, but I'm going to give you to this other agent. So they have a team of agents. These team of agents work underneath the leader, the broker of that firm. These agents work. When they close a deal, they pay them a sum of their commission fee. That's how they get paid. They're there to lead their mentorship. They step back from the real estate game, from showing homes, going to listings, going to appointments, etc. And they built a team. Okay? So you got to be comfortable if you're not going to work with the agent that you want to, for number 1. And number 2, you got to be comfortable if you're going to be working with a team. Because not only that, is you're going to get a transaction coordinator. You're not going to be talking to the real person. You're going to be talking about like maybe 2 people in that firm. The leader, the realtor that's taking care of you, and the transaction coordinator. So be mindful of this, that you might not be working with the agent you think you are if you start working with somebody who has a team. Question number 7, to ask your realtor in today's market. Question number 7. Where is the market going and what is the trend? You have to know what the market is doing. Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? Is it a neutral market? If you're buying in a certain subdivision, how are the comps? Okay? Because this is how you structure your offer. Are the values high? Are the values low? Is it overpriced? Etc. You got to understand the overall market. Okay? Because this is how we structure the offers, right? We got to worry about the comps. We got to worry about multiple offers, negotiations. It's all about the market. Knowing where the market is, where you want to live, is going to give you the best negotiation power. And for the last question, question number 8. The 8 great questions to ask your realtor in today's market. How long have you been in the business? This is very important. I think this is a very important question because, like I said before, in 90 hours, anybody can get their license here in Arizona. You don't want to be the white pony being the one transaction and then you come out dirty, looking like a pig. Because you're going to have scars, bruises, you'll be bleeding everywhere. You're going to have scabs later and you'll be like, oh my goodness, that was just an awful experience. My suggestion is 5 years minimum. 5 years minimum. Hire an agent, please, that has 5 years minimum because they've been through the trenches. Okay? They've seen almost everything. I have seen some stuff that my listings, some buyers got out of the contract and I was like, oh, how did they do that? I went and read the contract, some clauses came through and I was like, oh, okay. Let me stash this one for later in case I have a buyer who has a situation like that so I can get him out of the contract. The contract has like 473 lines of text. Okay? Your agent should be able to explain each line. So 5 years of experience, guys. 5 years of experience. That's my personal opinion. If you want to use somebody who's kind of greener, be ready for some bumps and some bruises, but it's really up to you. That's just my personal opinion. So those are the 8 great questions to ask your realtor in today's market. Once again, smash that subscribe button, Click that bell to get notified when we drop the next real estate video. I am Victor Huerta, local real estate agent here in Phoenix, Arizona, and we'll see you on, we'll see you on the next video. I'm hitting my desk over here. See you on the next video.